you are the SP. You are the SP. And when you are the SP, baby, like, you don't understand the amount of bliss you are going to find within yourself. Because the thing is even if you go down like a healing journey within this, it's kind of like it's a deep dive into yourself. And so you kind of get to meet you so intimately, so just deeply, that you really learn you. You learn you so much that it's undoubtedly like there's no doubts in who you are and what you want, and like you're unshakable. You're unshakable. I think a lot of people, when they're single, they focus so much on the fact that, oh, I'm single, instead of focusing on what they can do in this time while being single. Being single isn't that's not the end of the sentence. The next part should be, I'm single, and so now and that's when you put in all the things in the bag that you need. Because especially if you want to be a wife, you got to be a wife before you're a wife. Just like husbands, you got to be a husband before you're a husband. And so it's just like, do you have those qualities already? Are you the reciprocal of what you want in a man? Because that's what you need to be doing while you're single. That's it. And I mean that beyond the physical. You do want to be, be in your best whatever state you're in, be in the best form of that. And you also want to be right up here. You don't want to be carrying trauma from your last relationship. You don't want to be carrying trauma from your childhood, because that's not their responsibility to fix. They're not a licensed professional. And even if you so happenly are dealing with a licensed professional, that is your partner. They're not on the clock with you. So heal yourself. Go through that dark journey and come out and see the light, see the peace. And I'm only telling you that because I did it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. Like, truly. Like, I don't excuse me, I used to feel like I didn't really do anything very well, honestly. And so limiting beliefs and that's fine, because that's just who I was at the time. Please write in the comments, I am my own SP. And I want you to start giving love to your SP, aka you, so hard. Like, I want you to go in. Go in. Like, really, go in, baby. Like, go in and literally love bomb yourself. Like, every chance, every opportunity that you get, literally chase pleasure. And I don't mean that in the way that y'all probably gonna take it, but I'm saying chase pleasure as in use your senses. You have eyes. Check out how beautiful the world is. Like, literally look at nature. It is beautiful. Even in the winter when their leaves are gone, this is such a beautiful place to live on. Beautiful. Look at how wonderful life is, how beautifully crafted everything is. That's just your eyesight. Bask in the beauty of Earth. It doesn't matter. A baby laughing, like your kids playing, like there's so many things that you can find joy. Touch. We already know what that one like. I want you to find what feels good on your body, like on your own body with your own hands. I want you to map it. Map your whole body and see what feels good when you slowly come across it. We can chase pleasure with anything. And it doesn't always have to go to, another place. It can just be simply basking in the space that, wow, this part of me is very soft. I love how that feels. Pleasure. When you're your own SP, you will literally have so much fun. So much fun. Like honestly and truly, if you know, you know. But there are many other things. Have you ever just bit into a delicious sweet mango? There's so many other things. Even just a good old glass of water. Oh my gosh, let it be a hot day. My tongue is pleased. My tongue is pleased. So are my taste buds. And it's like, sometimes it's the experiences that our bodies can give just by being present on this earth are so phenomenal that if we really just kind of just moved within that, our lives would be drastically different, and on like the up and up way too. Like not just like on like a love tip, but on a like just the overall, because it's like that's I'm not saying this is how I live, but this is kind of how I do try to float through life, because I feel like this is the most embodied feminine that I've had, but it's because I get in the body. Your own SP. I told you to write it below. When you are your own SP, you will blow your own mind. Blow it. I've done it to myself over and over and over. Like literally, I have blown my own mind so many times. It's just baffling. Even the experiences that I have out in the world, like the way the universe loves to rendezvous with me. Like people love to give me things. People love to buy me things. Like literally one day I was in the store and this old couple, the lady, she gave me the gift card after she was done using it, and it was like $70 some on there, almost $80. Do you know how kind that was? Like, ma'am, keep it. No, it's cool. And she's like, no, I want you to have it. So it's like, well, thank you. Like, I'm not gonna, like, when God gives to me, I happily accept. Like, I do. But these are things that when you are your own, well, when you're focused on someone else as your like SP, like you're putting all that energy onto them. But like, do you see the connection? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see the connection? So it's like cultivating that personal SP relationship it's honestly the purest form of self-love that you can really have, because it's like you're nurturing the most beautiful relationship that you will ever have. And you think you got an intimate relationship with your kids. Like, I mean, mine are toddlers right now, so I know that's probably going to change eventually. I'm going to say it's not, because my babies are going to love me and I'm going to love them and we're going to love we forever. But I just feel like the relationship I have with myself is so deep and so potent and so just nourishing to the soul. And it wasn't always this way. It definitely was not always this way. And it took a lot of work to get here. A whole lot of work. Like I said, I've been doing inner work since like 2013. And the onion always peels. Abraham Hicks says, you'll never get it wrong and you'll never get it done. And that's because you are always evolving. Always. And so every time you think that you have reached your peak, you have. But that's your current peak. But now that you're here, there's a new peak. And so life is always changing. Life is always moving ahead, and as should you. So, like, literally fall like head over heels for yourself, because you take you everywhere you go. No matter what. No matter where. You take you everywhere you go. So you might as well like you. And if you don't like you, I don't know how you expect other people to like you. They don't. I ain't gonna say everybody don't, but a lot of people don't. You're a mirror. I mirror them to myself, so I get them back. It's like, I'm generous. I'm funny. Like, I'm all the things. I don't put my burden of existence on someone's back. And I think that and that might sound a little harsh to say it that way, but it's nobody's job to heal you. Literally, it's nobody's job to heal you. And this is something that you have to do yourself. And for those who are single, the best time to do it is now, when you're by yourself. When you don't have the expectation of man on you. When you don't have the expectation of romance and all of these things that are not, I'm not gonna say they're cloud on your judgment, but sometimes we have these rose-colored glasses on. And so keep that in mind. So while you have the time, it can be scary, but pray on it. take God with you, because that is what will be my gift to you, is that statement right there. Take God with you when you go on your inner work journey, on your healing journey, on your self-love journey, whatever you want to call this journey. I'm gonna do a 30 days of pleasure challenge. So I'm going to participate. I want you all to participate. I want you to comment below. I'm in. Pleasure me down. Hashtag pleasure me down. Okay. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't hashtag pleasure me down, because that may take us down to a place we don't need to go. No. Let me see. I'm gonna have to figure out how to say that for the algorithm. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find a name. But y'all gonna do this challenge with me, and I'm gonna update y'all once I figure that name out for real. But no, I want you to start chase pleasure through your senses. Okay, I want you to become so aware of your senses that every little thing is just like I want you to feel like a deer in the forest. You ever seen a deer and like you accidentally like breathe too loud and the deer just look at you like, what you doing? I want you to low-key be like that with your senses, where it's just like, I want you to observe the beauty of the things around you. Can't go you wrong. Like, even when you're at work, like, there are things that you can find that look nice, even if it's a mirror, because you're the reflection. Really though. I'm serious. Like there are so many options. Like, I want you to chase pleasure down through your senses. Feel everything. Feel it. Feel the vibration. Feel it. Feel the vibration. Be your own SP. I want you to declare this. I want you to let go of the SP in somebody else, and I want you to challenge yourself to get yourself together. I want you to become your own SP. Tell me one thing in the comments below. Let me know one thing that you are going to do in order to be your own SP. One thing. It could be something real sweet, like, I'm just going to drink an adequate amount of water. I know I'll be making sure Bae was hydrated. Because I'm a wife. And in my house, I feed my man. So let me go ahead and hydrate. Because if he gonna be hydrated, I gotta be hydrated too. You know, whatever your examples are, how you gonna do it, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Please do. Thank y'all.